is my yeah. Wow. Wow. I actually connected things right. I actually did something right for once. Um, Let me go over and ask my friend, well, both my friends, and my brother if Twitch notifications actually worked because apparently that's a thing. I'm also I'm kind of out of it. Let me do this real quick. I'm actually gonna mute that for now. Okay. So I sent a thing to my friend and my brother to see if there was notifications. I'm trying to kind of move my cords around because I I had a pretty big setup for tonight's stream. um, so I'm just trying to see if the notifications actually went through because for some weird reason, I don't know why. Apparently, though, the notifications have not been going up for people as of lately, and I don't honestly know why. I'm gonna double check and make sure I am going. Yeah, so I'm on there and I'm on here. Okay, so I'm streaming on both platforms, so that's a good thing at least. I don't know why. For some reason, the things don't ever choose to work for me, but you know, um, anyways, I do have to kind of brush my hair out and stuff because, yeah, I'm still kind of getting through my whole nightly routine. But I do gotta. I think it would be a pretty interesting and fun stream. So we're gonna do that tonight. So and I gotta adjust my mic too because I'm noticing a lot of you say that you can't really hear me like this, but as soon as I turn my mic like this, it picks up sound better and it gets like untightened for some apparent reason. I'm not entirely sure, but um yeah. So let me do that and I'll kind of explain to you guys what we're doing tonight. Um so yeah, it's still picking up all the way back there. So I decided ugh, my hair is all over the map. Anyways, um, I decided tonight that I was gonna do a more interesting stream. Um, yes, we still will be playing Obey Me later. Um, because I'm still trying to 100% that. I'm dead serious about that. I'm gonna try and 100% that still. Um, I wanted to do something a little bit different tonight. So, that is what we're doing. I'm gonna give it like another couple minutes just to see if I think my yeah. Oh wow! I think my brother and my friend both messaged me back. So let me see. Okay. Okay, okay. All right. That is good to know. Um, apparently for the last couple weeks, Twitch has kind of been screwing me over with the notifications and stuff. So, yeah. Um, all right. Let me see cuz one of them got back to me really quick. Okay. Um, how Okay. So here's a fun story. I gotta find my phone charger because that was the one other thing I was gonna do, and I gotta go on a wild goose chase around my room. Find it. um, I don't honestly really know where it's at, so let's see. Did I just kind of throw it in here? I think I did. Yeah, I just threw it in here. Also, as a little bit of a heads up, um, if I cannot headbutt everything on my desk trying to plug that in. Okay. Um, as a little bit of a heads up, too, if I sound a little like nasally and congested, that's kind of because I am. Um, the weather where I live is currently changing, and not necessarily like drastically, but with my room specifically, it is so awkward. Like, it is such an awkward time of the year because I have a metal roof right outside my window, so right before the sun goes down, my room is like it feels like I'm in the middle of the desert. But if I open my window around like 2 or 3 in the morning, it's easily below 30. It is such an awkward time of year. So I've been a little nasally for the last few days because of the awkward like weather changes. So yeah, if I sound like that, that is why. But I can go ahead and I can go like this. Can this actually? Oh my goodness. This can actually fit the thing. All right. That is good to know. Okay. So, as you guys can see, hello. Don't worry. I have shorts on. My legs are just crossed. That's all this is. Um. Anyways, hello. You get a lovely hand stream. Um. Not that any of you are like Yoshika Akira and are into that kind. Maybe you are. I don't know. There's some real there's some real kind of people out there. Anyways, um I figured tonight would kind of be like a fun thing to show you guys some of the hobbies I actually like doing outside of cosplaying, gaming, and drawing. So, also, I am gonna kind of be careful because you guys are currently up here, yeah? I have a little tiny Choco Cat plush propping this up because I don't have a proper phone stand or anything. And the ones that I do don't exactly bend to the degree I need them to, so yeah, you guys get a nice comfy pillow to watch the show. I don't know. Do you understand how hard it was to get this set up? I had to go into my computer settings to actually get my camera to flip. I didn't think about going in OBS to do that, but we're already in it. So yeah. Anyways, I decided to make this stream kind of like a duality thing. So yes, we're gonna be playing Obey Me still, but I wanted to do something else. Also, do you guys like my desk mat? I absolutely love this. This is a giant mouse pad thing. I found this at Rainy Day Anime because me and my family were passing through Colorado Springs a while ago. I found this there. I'm in love with this. I absolutely love this. This is. I can't explain to you how much I love this. I can't. Um. To those of you that don't know what this is actually Hetalia. That's what anime this is. There's more of the mat off to the side, but this is the centering thing and kind of where I'm gonna be working. Um. So yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Um. And before any of you say, I am not one of those Italia fans, I promise. I just really like this series. This was actually, I know a lot of people started off with like Dragon Ball, Naruto, things like that. This was like the actual one of the first few anime I actually started like heavily watching and getting into. And of all things, it was my cousin that showed me and my brother the Paint It White movie when it was out on Netflix. I think back in like 2009, the early 2010s. So yeah, since then I've kind of like loved this anime. It's kind of had like a special place in my heart, and this is one of my favorites. Um, I would not recommend watching it if you have like a very sensitive kind of humor because it it's not necessarily racy, more so it kind of pries on like the stereotypes of each country's demographic, I guess. So, would not recommend watching it if you're not into that kind of thing. You are. It's also kind of historical too, so if you're also not into that, would not recommend. But if you're looking for a fun, like upbeat kind of raunchy humor kind of thing, I would recommend this series. I love it. I think I've binge watched it like 3 or 4 times. Um, Kind of easy too though. All the episodes are like 5 minutes long, so it's kind of easy to binge watch everything. Um, Anyways, also yeah, if you see my hand going like this, I have like cuts and stuff on my legs and they're very itchy. My skin is drying out again, so I promise I have my shorts, they're just out of view. The right there's my foot and stuff. That's my legs. I have them crossed while I set my chair and stream. Don't ask me why. Although tonight I kind of have reasoning because it's kind of cold in my room. Should probably grab a blanket or something. Am I gonna do that? No. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing about my hyperfixations and I'm gonna actually start showing you guys. So, what I was saying, I wanted to show you guys some other things that I'm into outside of streaming games and cosplaying. Um, Clearly, you guys know, I think you can see in my cosplay videos. Obviously, I'm into art. Obviously, I went to college for it. I graduated from college, things like that. So clearly I'm into art. That's on my other YouTube channel, and that's on like all my social medias and stuff. Nothing new there. However, I don't show you guys a whole lot that I actually like the One Piece cards. And before any of you say, well, you just like it because of the collecting value, yes and no. I'm trying to go through and see if I can find one specific thing because there is a specific um artist that does cards. If I can't find their artwork in here, I promise you I can easily search a picture up of it. Um, dang, I don't know if they did one in this set or not. I can't remember. If they did, it had to have been a shiny card because all of theirs for the past few have been shiny cards. They actually have also, yeah. They did one in here. They actually did a Ivankov. Um, I like collecting the cards too. Outside of the fact that they're like obviously collector things, I like collecting them too because I'm trying to make my own set of playing cards, which I'll show you guys if you want to see in here too. But I don't know. My camera's so weird. I had to I had to flip it so I can just kind of show you guys like this. Um, I don't know if you can see the name. It's the person that made this card. Um, I absolutely love all their art. The last time the Bandai, um, I think, yeah, it is Bandai. Why did I space that? But the last time Bandai released all the starter decks in like a bulk release thing, I, um, I think that artist was the one that made all the leader cards in them. I have a Whitebeard one that they did. I love their art specifically because they use like softer pastels and like blue and purple for lighting somehow. I don't even know how, but it looks so freaking cool. I love all their art so much. Oh, and speaking of Ivankov, there's another one. um, and no, I'm not gonna go through and set a bunch of the cards off to the side or anything tonight. Literally, all I'm doing is just organizing these because I want to show you guys how I actually go through and organize my cards. Because for some reason, in the card collecting communities, I don't know why, there is like a lot of problems with people and finding ways to actually organize their cards. So I'm gonna show you guys how I organize my cards because it takes me, I want to say, on the upwards of maybe an hour at best. Might take, it depends on how many boxes I get. Usually if I have one, it only takes me a few minutes, but if I have 10 billion, it takes me a little bit longer. Aw, that is a very cute Shirahoshi card. I did not see that. Keep in mind too, I'm going through these cards as well, and I'm going through these with you guys because there's a lot of cards that I did not actually see, like that one too. I did not see a lot of these opening them, not because I said, oh, I'm just gonna skip straight to the back. I think I've said this on my social media accounts before. I actually have like my mom and dad and my brother open cards with me. So just because they don't really care about collecting them, I do, but they enjoy actually seeing what cards come in the sets and things like that. So it's kind of a fun little thing we all do. Um, so a lot of the times, if it's not a character they recognize, or if it's not a character they know is like me or my brother's favorite out of the series, then they don't really show us. And the same with my brother. If he doesn't think I would be interested in seeing the card, he doesn't really show me either, which no big deal because it's not like I'm never gonna see him. I obviously organize them and I go back through and I look at them that way. But going through them now, I kind of get to see all the cards and things like that. So it's kind of fun. See, and like this one, I didn't even know he had a card in this one. It's in Yarashi. I didn't even know he had a card in this set. That, and that is a cooler one too. I didn't know that though. And that's a common card. A lot of these I'm going through and I'm seeing for like the first time. So, yeah. I also have a set up off to the side, or more of these up off to the side. I'm not gonna organize them in here because, yeah. I do, however, want to show off the, like, specialty cards that came in these because that is the one thing I'm grateful for. My family actually does when we open these. If it's a high quality card, or if they think it's a high quality card or a high hitter one, they actually will set it aside and show me like immediately. So it always is nice because then I can just store them away immediately or kind of send them off to the side and not ruin them, shuffling them back through the cards 10,000 times. But let me show you guys. I gotta grab them really quick. They're not that far either. So these ones aren't. They're ones I had displayed up on my shelf. I'm trying to find a place to put them. Oh, they're not even from the same set. This one was from the extra booster, the original one. That's the alternate art for Kyros, and then that one is actually, I think, the secret. Not the secret rare. I think it's the alternate art for the last one in the set. It looks like it. I think so. I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my glasses on either, so it's kind of gonna be hard to read that. But yeah. So those ones aren't really necessarily cards that go to the set. The same with this one. I actually got this one in a order thing I got. So it's a custom card. It's really thick. It is a really good quality card. I thought it was cool though. So I display it. These ones though are the ones that came in this set that my parents set aside. And these ones are really, really cool. There's one in specific in here that I think is just I love it. So there's this one. This is alternate art to that Perona I showed you guys a minute ago. Then there is this one. It's a Sanji one. Which, something I think that is really cool with this one is the like basic version of this card is literally the same exact setting, same exact outfit, same exact time of day, everything. The alternate art is literally just him kicking. I think that's cool. It's not entirely different art thing. It's just a different pose, but the card's textured. So I think that's cool. This is another one by the artist. I don't know if the name will pop up. Please focus. I don't think it's gonna. But they did this one. That one's not a basic, or that one's a basic card, but then there's this one. I can't show. I'm trying. Oh no, are the cards stuck? Okay, no, they're not. Okay, good. There's this one. I thought it was cool too because I think this is the only one I pulled out of it. Maybe I have more, but this is the only one I've seen, and I think this one's really cool. This one, and oh no, it didn't get set aside. No, so it's somewhere in the deck. Alright, well, I'll find it. This one, though. This one specifically, I will be displaying these two in specific. I don't know who made the cards this set. They made these ones so freaking adorable. So, these ones with like the gold frame around them like this are usually the last cards in the set. This one, this set's pairing is so freaking adorable. It's Bonnie. The other one is Kuma. They made the other one of these Kuma. So they made her and him a set. It's so cute. It is so freaking cute. And then we have this one. I have not seen a bunch of these. Obviously, there's a normal Baby 5 here. This is also like a common one. It's just shiny. I thought it was cool though. But first, I'm legitimately wondering why every time when they make the cards and they put Baby 5 in the set, why did they give her like so many sets or so many cards? Because I forget what the other one was, but I know in the one, I think it's the best. Every single card she has had in pretty much every set prior, they gave her all of the cards and they gave her foiled versions, and I think they put one of the alternate art ones in there. I forget. Or they gave her one, but they give her so many cards. Which isn't a problem, but like there's a lot more characters. Anyways, clearly you guys can see by the backings, this one's a leader card. This one is actually the picture on the set. This one, showing you guys the actual thing like this does no justice. This one is such a cool card. This one is such a cool card. I did not think I was gonna like this one as much as I do, but I do. Like a lot. And then there's this one. This one is, I'm pretty sure, is just one of like these, but it's an alternate art of some kind. If not, that's how this card looks. And if that's the case, this needs to be a common thing with the sets going further out from here, because do you know how cool this is? Like, look at that, dude. That is so cool with the way the colors hit it. So, there's that one. This is the one I absolutely love. When you look at it, it's normal, but when you turn it, do you see that? When you turn it, the lines are so textured on a card, it actually fills in like all the details on it. Like, it's so freaking cool. I love this one so much. And there's more of them like this in the set. I forget which ones there are. I'm gonna be going through the list. This one is so freaking cool. I love this one so much. That one for sure is going on my shelf. But those are all the like high pull ones that I really liked, that I set aside, that I plan on displaying somewhere somehow. So the rest of the cards that are in here, I can pretty much go through and shuffle unless there's an alternate art of some kind I did not actually see or come across. Ow. I'm trying to cross my legs again. Okay. Okay, my dog scared me again. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of get into organizing these. I'm gonna slide these over so I have more room. So usually what I do when I go to organize my cards is I always go through. Oh, there's a koala. Oh, crud. Okay. Anyways, what I usually like doing is I like going through and I like organizing them by color. So, like, this one has red frame, so that one goes here. I'm actually going to set that one aside for a second because those ones like that always kind of throw me off. So, I want to say that's going to be a black card or a part of the black cards in the set because it's 81. I could entirely be wrong. I think it's 81. I think it's going to be a part of the black cards, but what I like doing is literally just going in and organizing everything by color. So you have red, then you'll have green, blue, purple, black, and yellow. So I just go through and pretty much organize everything like this, because then you can go through and put everything in numerical order. So, yeah, I'm gonna kind of be zoned out here for a second. Alright. Um, that's pretty much all I do to organize them. And then what I usually do is I'll go online and I'll look up the card list on the official website. And then I pretty much just go in and I put them in numerical order. But already, this knocked out like a good chunk of this stack. So every time I go to get cards, this is how I organize them. And honestly, it doesn't take but maybe a few minutes if you're lucky. With this, it might take me a little bit longer because I'm trying to talk to you guys and show you how I do this. So I'm kind of like backpedaling a little bit, but and then when the cards get like this, then I kind of just go to set them aside. I was trying to see. I thought my friend messaged me. Or my brother. I seen a thing pop up. It was just a notification, though. So once the card stacks get like that, like I was saying, I just kind of set them aside. I don't necessarily have like proper placement for them. I just kind of set them up out of the way so I can get back to organizing again. And then I just set them up pretty much the same way. I like setting them up in a line as much as I can because I'm not, oh, well, they need to be in a neat order or whatever. But it makes it easier to not have to reach over the piles. But for the sake of keeping things condensed to kind of show you guys, I'll keep them like this. I'll tolerate it. And you could, I always like doing this too. So once I get established piles, then I just kind of gather everything up and move them. Because the good part about organizing them like this, you can kind of let them loosely go wherever they want. So long as they don't end up on the floor, obviously. You can pretty much just loosely organize them however you want. And you don't really have to worry about them getting mixed up. Looking at this card though, so I wanted to share this with you guys. This camera is messing with me because I flipped it. So, you see, there we go. It's Carmen, yeah. This chick. Do you guys remember Lee? My One Piece OC? I don't know if you do or not, because it's been a very long time since I've actually drawn her on stream, or drawn her in general. This chick, actually, her hair helped inspire how I made Lee's. So I thought that was a neat thing to include. And I honestly am happy she actually got a card in this set of all dumb things. But it's I think it's nice seeing a lot of the characters though you don't usually see cards of actually getting cards. And more specifically, I think it's cool seeing different art for underrated characters. Wait. Okay. I see what I did wrong there. I think I said too, the good part about organizing the cards like this, like what I just did, I put the card in the wrong place, but thankfully it was on top, so I fixed it. The good part about organizing the cards like this is you're not limited to just keeping them like this. Once you go in and you get the cards put out in like numerical order and things like that, then you can kind of start going in and planning out how you're or you can go in and you kind of can boot out the color cards that don't match and then put them where they need to go later on. I just dropped that card. But I am probably going to go quiet here for a minute, mainly because I got 3 whole stacks. I still got to kind of organize, so I'm going to be quiet for a few. I'm still here. I'm just not going to be yapping as much, so I can focus on this. I thought that was green. The lighting is messing with me too. Don't worry, guys. I promise I'm almost done. We're 2 stacks down, 2 more to go. That is how fast this goes. Oops, I just had that in the wrong pile. I swear the lighting messes with me really bad. I got my tape lights. I keep moving further and further over, so I'm not even in view of you guys. My bad. But my tape lights up here are supposed to be white. They're supposed to be an LED, but they look more blue. So the colors on the cards are showing up is like purple instead of red, or they look more of like a greenish color instead of blue. So it's kind of messing me up too. Normally I have my light on, but unfortunately I think my light has gone out, so I have to go replace it over the weekend. Or at least see if I can get help replacing it. Let's see here. So now we're down to 2 stacks. I'm probably gonna be quiet the whole time for these just so I can get them done like ASAP. So give me a few and I will start talking to you guys again. Well, I was right. There was another alternate art in here, and it's Luffy. That one's a pretty cool one, too. I actually like how it's a lighter color. Like that. That's cool to me. I'll set that up and off to the side for now, so I can put that up with the other ones. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to this, though. I'm just now realizing too, I'm gonna try and hurry up with this because I think my stream over on Twitch, let me go make sure it's still going. Yeah, okay, it's still going. I was gonna say, it's labeled as Obey Me and I'm doing card stuff. But I promise though, guys, I swear, I am playing Obey Me tonight. I'm just doing this first because I wanted to do like a double, like dual kind of stream. So I promise, if you guys are here for the Obey Me content, yes, you came to the right place. Absolutely. I just am trying to get this stuff done and kind of give variety. But I run into the problem if I label my stream a just chatting thing, then I get like random stuff to kind of filter in, and I don't really want that. I want people filtering in specifically that are interested in what I'm doing. Again, I put the Zoro on the wrong. What is my brain's deal today? I don't know. I'm just gonna try and hurry up and finish these so I don't get in trouble on Twitch and I can get back into Obey Me. We're almost there, guys, I promise. We're at the last little bit now. Green, red, purple, blue, purple, red, blue, black, black, yellow, purple, black. Green, green, yellow, blue, red, black, purple, yellow. Green, black, red, green, blue, yellow, green. Sometimes it helps me saying the colors out loud too. I don't know why. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. It's sometimes when my brain gets caught up too much on one thing. Usually that helps. But we're pretty close. I think I got about 2-3 more rounds of this maybe. This is the last stack, so we're almost there, I promise. Purple, red, yellow. Ugh. Kind of getting caught up again. Oh, crud. Okay. We are just about there, I'm hoping. Let me set that one aside. So that's black, red, yellow, blue. And of course, the last card I'm setting down is the match to that Bonnie. This whole set, dude. These two are so adorable. I will be pairing those together when I display them, but look at that. Look at that. we are all done. So now we can move on to the next fun part. So what we do here is same thing, just we're narrowing it down to colors now. So let me grab all of the red. And some of these will be stretching off screen where you guys won't be able to see them. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go okay, we're going to go to card list. Yeah. Legacy of the Master is on. Okay. Okay then. So Rayleigh is the first one up in the line. So I have the card list up. I guess I didn't necessarily need it right now, but I have it up just to be safe. Let me see. Let me go back down here to you guys to make sure I'm gonna be putting these where you guys can kind of see them. But you see the point of this, yeah? And sometimes what I like doing too is when these get to be a pest or a bother, usually I go through and I kind of just grab them out first and set them aside because they're the easiest to see and do. So now that those are done and out of the way, I swear I had a Rayleigh leader card. Did I just set it aside and not realize it? Oh no, I forget I have a whole... Oh, my dreams were crushed in an instant. I forgot I have a whole other stack of these off to the side, and I definitely can see him. Fun thing to do to find leader cards, since they're just the red backings. You can literally set them to the side. Or just go through like this and then set them to the side. Usually there's not very many of them. Especially for like one color set. So that's done. All the Rayleigh cards done, out of the way. There are definitely a lot of cards. One of these days I will have these done. I might just call it quits after going through these ones. I'll do the rest off camera, but I wanted to just show you guys really quick because I always get the questions over on my Instagram and things like that. How I organize my cards and things, and I wanted to show you guys for once, so yeah. I'm currently fighting to get the hair out of my face. So there's that. And then I can kind of go in and do more if need be. Oh, there's a lot of cards. That is criminal. There needs to be more Whitebeard cards. There needs to be more cards for his whole crew. Honest opinions, though, what characters do you guys think are like way overly hyped that should not get as much love and attention as they do? Because I am going to give you mine, and I know I'm gonna get absolutely flamed for this. Shanks. That is my number one character I cannot stain. The number one character I cannot stand. I hate his guts more than anything. The same with Boa Hancock. Both of them are in the same boat. I would like to say I can gut Blackbeard out more than both of them. That is how much I hate them. Well, there's a Luffy card that I have no room to show on camera. We're almost there, guys. Don't worry. This is the last little bit. Once I get this done, then I will start playing games for you guys. I just wanted to show you this off because I thought this would be a fun, neat little change of pace. Don't know how well you guys are gonna enjoy it though. To the peeps over on YouTube when you watch the VOD, I would honestly like you guys' opinion on whether you like this or not. Because I would genuinely love to get feedback on this stuff like this. And to know is to know too. I'm not showing you guys. I actually have a thing off to the side I'm looking at. I have the card list up on my other monitor screen. So I'm looking at what cards go in what order. So I'm not just grabbing random cards. I'm actually putting them in numerical order. Once this is picked up though, or once these ones are in order, I'll put them in my box and then I'll kind of just more or less call it on them for the night because this takes me a while, but I just wanted to show off that much. And I've already been doing this for about 40-ish minutes, I want to say. And I don't want to take up all my stream time on here just organizing cards. I want to go in and play my game too. I say my game. I want to go in and play Obey Me for you guys too. So it's this one. I gotta be very particular with these ones. No, it's Color of Observation. So it's that one. Color of the Supreme King. Okay, and then Color of Arms. Alright. And then boom. Just like that. Just like that. We've got our whole set of cards here in numerical order from 1 through, 19? 19. So now all I do, I make sure I kind of pack these a little tighter together and kind of take the air out of them a bit. Not because they gotta be perfect when I store them away. Actually, if you can tell by the tops of them, they kind of curve and things like that. So I kind of like compact them down like very tightly together when I package them and store them away and things. Not because I gotta make sure that they stay nice, but it flattens them out. Because it's not like I keep all these either. A lot of these I actually make pins on. And like wearable buttons, badge things. So I turn a bunch of the duplicates that are very, very low dollar into those. But the rest of them I do in fact actually sell. I no, I don't flip. I don't like flippers. I don't believe in that mentality. However, I do round everything up more or less when I sell stuff. Just purely because nobody is going to say, well, I want to pay 10 cents and $8 for shipping. Nobody's going to say that. So usually I just round everything up. I'm like, you know what? We're just going to go $1 on this. Because people are more inclined to buy something if it's an even price than they are if they see something and they're like, oh, well, it's $8.50. Like, nothing here in the US is labeled for some odd cash amount and then 50 cents. You get what I'm saying? Moral of the story, oh, what am I trying to say? I try and package them fairly tightly though, so they stay in good condition for other people and for when I craft and things like that. Because I do craft with them. Okay. I'm also getting kind of tired too, which sucks because I like streaming for you guys. I hate when I go to stream for you though, and my buddy just says, yeah, no, we're not doing it with the streaming stuff. Okay, so now that's put away. Say bye-bye to your little pillow. Well, Mr. Choco Cat. Ooh, scary. I'm upside down. I don't think I can fix this though. Let me see here. Ooh. Oh no. No. Okay, I just scooted it over. Wait, what am I doing? Why don't I do remove? Yes. Remove. Yes. Okay. Now let's do this again because we are in fact going over to Obimi, but I am trying to pull up my little VTuber, and in order to do that I have to go into my settings and I have to go into my camera. No rotation. Okay. So now you know, sometimes I hate how stupid I am on days. I'm gonna have to go into the VOD after this and I'm gonna have to edit that. I'm searching it up really quick. Let me get, I think, pulled up. I guess there is no way I can hide that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just wait till I go back into the VOD to edit that out. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. I gotta get my little VTuber up. We're gonna go boop. Boop. So we go boop. 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 There we go. There is me. Okay, we kind of got a chunkier setup going tonight. Yeah. I might not be into this as much tonight because, I'm very tired. My money's on it, Solomon. No. Okay. So, I forget. What are we gonna do tonight? I don't remember. We got free money again. It's not gambling money, but... You know what? Shh. Shh. You don't need to know that I'm up this late. Alright? Okay, it's one of these. I think I'm gonna hold out on the free pulls and stuff just until I can get these all done. I forget I have to go in and I have to ugh. Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here going, man, I forgot my drink out. One of the other rooms. No, I didn't. I had it on the desk side behind me. I forgot about it. This is why we don't trust me to be alone for 10 seconds. I forget things I probably shouldn't. No, I'm out of money. That's not enough though. Dang it. You know what? Yeah, go nuts, my guy. Wait. Oh, I got another job. Okay then. So this one's about there. This one, yeah, I'm just missing the money on. I got 2 I'm missing the money on. 3 I'm missing the money on. We got gambling money. We got gambling money. Okay, 3 I'm missing stuff on. So they're all like, yeah, that's what I thought. So I gotta have about 30k. Oh my gosh. I gotta have 30k. No. How many of these do I have? Level. Seriously? His is up and going. His is... Oh my goodness. No. No. No, please. Please, I beg of you. So it's either I come up with 30k or I'm screwed. No. Please. I beg of thee. I beg of thee. Just let me get something. I don't even know. I need the missions. These little doodads. I don't have wait. Do I have friends on here I can send stuff to? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I'm level 15 out of them. You're kidding me. Bubbles, you came in right at, like, right as I started playing this. The whole, like, hour I was streaming before this, I was working on the cards and stuff that I have. I had my camera set up and things like that. Oh, but you came in right at, like, the perfect time. I started playing games literally, like, 5 minutes ago. What am I doing? I just came in here to... I think it was these. I forget this is not my phone's account. So I'm like, whoa, what happened with all the missions? I thought I had these done. No, I forget. I'm partially done on my own personal account. And I said, you know what? I think it would be nice to try and restart this and document this whole process. Why? The fun part about these, this is not the final, oh my gosh, I cannot speak tonight. This is not the final, like, version of these. There's at least, like, a good 5 additional things for each of these behind them. So it's all of these times 5, pretty much. And I gotta do that 12 times for all of these. I forget, I need money. I need money before I can do this. Although, kind of am debating if I should there's not a whole lot of characters I can upgrade for, though. That's the only UR plus I have. So I guess we go in and read the story. Unless I can grind this out some more. No. I mean, I can, but... You know what? Sure. We'll use the glow sticks. Because the sooner I can get through this, the better. I love how I'm prolonging getting to the actual plot of the game. You know what? I don't feel like doing all this tonight. I just want to do missions. Or not missions, I just want to play the game. I'm just gonna go do that. I can't even say I'm playing the game. I'm more or less reading. Wait, I thought I clicked on... This is gonna be fun. I forgot what I was doing last. Because it's been about a week since I read. There's some wounds time can't heal. That is true. I was in the middle again and drink. I remember now. Okay, so they were looking for Luke. And then he disappeared. And then they found like a random... Are we gonna punch another hole in the wall? Please. Please, 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 please. Let that be it. I wonder if I should go back and read the other thing. You know what? Nah, we're in it now, so I'll just read this from here. I'm gonna go back in later on and do like full reading things because I found out in Nightbringer, which is the second game to this. I did not mean to hit my mic on you guys, but I found out in the second game for this Nightbringer, they have the section, and I think I was talking about this last night. They have a section though labeled Time Chronicles, and it's literally just a whole like library thing you can go in and read. So you don't even have to grind out the game and stuff. You can just go in and read. But I think that takes away from the fun of it. So I'm gonna use that to go in and like upload just the reading things of it, but or like the audios of it, I guess. But I'm gonna actually play the game for you guys so you can see you can actually do this without spending money on a game. Because I'm gonna be honest, and I know a lot of people do it. I don't understand why you pay for stuff on games. Like, maybe every now and then, okay, sure. If you had like a gift card or something and you didn't know what to do with it, then I could understand that. But like, I don't, with like these, I don't understand the principle of putting money into the game to potentially, not even be guaranteed what you want. Like, in the way of the polling system and stuff, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I don't know. I'll go into this. There's nothing here. It's just a wall. But the dollhouse. It definitely showed a small room here. But there's no door. And if I remember correctly, the only thing that should be on the other side of this wall is Lucifer's room. Could the dollhouse model be wrong? Which one's wrong? Bill's memory or the dollhouse model? Nah, I don't think either one of those are wrong. I don't know, I don't remember. So you're saying that there's a room there, but you wouldn't know it from the outside. In other words, is secret room? Take a look at this, Ducky. Look at this spot on the wall. It looks like a decorative pattern, but I can make out where it's written there. It's a message written in the language of angels. This is what it says. When the morning star dwelt in the heavens, its light shone down upon this one, sparkling brilliantly, the eighth of the eight. It's a riddle. And more importantly, I know the answer to it. The morning star is another name for Lucifer. He don't act like a star. I gotta be honest. He acts more like he is on the verge of combusting. I forgot where I went to go make a joke and forgot where it was. So when the morning star dwelt in the heavens means when Lucifer was an angel. Its light shone down upon this one, sparkling brilliantly, the eighth of the eight. That part refers to someone Lucifer loved deeply, the eighth child of eight, our sister. Her name was Lilith. Please don't be a flashback. Let's go. Okay. Oh, no. I know this place. It's Lilith's room back from up in the celestial realm. I'm sure of it. What's Lilith's room doing here? In the House of Lamentation? I don't know. I want to know more about her. I'm gotta be honest. I am vibing with the colors of the room. Like I said before, Lilith was our little sister. But she's gone now. Please. I forgot about this whole part. Please, no. I don't want to relive this. She died in the Great Celestial War. Do you know about the Great Celestial War? About what happened then? Yeah, but I don't think I can tell you how I came across that information. You know what? We'll just say no. My brothers and I were originally angels. That was back before the Great Celestial War. Before we were cast out. Lucifer incited a revolution against our father, and we aligned ourselves with him. Those who followed our father fought against those who followed Lucifer. That was the Great Celestial War. In the end, our father crushed our rebellion and cast us out of the celestial realm. During the battle, my sister Lilith's wing was pierced by an arrow. Both Belphie and I saw it. It happened right in front of our eyes. She fell down out of the heavens and died. Just before Lilith was shot, I saw angels from the opposing side draw their bows and aim at both her and Belphie. I couldn't save them both. The three of us were far apart. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a second. See, I told you guys. I was telling you earlier. Yeah, I told you guys earlier in the thing. The weather here has been weird. It gets like really, really cold. I just had to grab a blanket because I am freezing. I don't know if you can hear me like shivering through how I'm talking, but that is how cold it got. I had to grab my blanket. Anyways, hopefully that does something or helps because I don't know what the deal is either. My window is closed. Like none of my fans are going. My window is closed. There's literally no way it should be getting cold in my room, but it is like super cold. But I'll get back to reading this. I knew I'd only be able to get to one of them in time. Then suddenly Belfie's eyes met mine. And just like that, I rushed over to him and shielded him from the attack. I wasn't able to save Lilith. She died, and it was my fault. No. No. I hate this more than anything. Literally every single one of them had freaking survivor's guilt on this whole situation. I know. I don't want to go through it again. I think the last time I watched the one part, like the one flashback for this, I'm not even kidding, I nearly cried. I was at work listening to the fan dub of this, and I nearly cried listening to it the last time because I don't pay attention to things the first time I go through on something. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hurry through because I don't think my hyperfixation is gonna last that long on this. So I try and rush through stuff, and then by the time I rush through it, I'm like, man, I didn't really pay attention to much of that. So then I go back through and I pay attention to it like the second or third time, and then that's when my emotions start to hit, and I'm like, what? Why would you do this? So yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to go back through that part. That's only within the first 20 things though. I've pretty much blanked out everything past that up to what I'm at on my personal. But yeah, I don't want to go back through this. Anyways, everyone tells me that you couldn't help it. That's what they all say. But none of them saw what I saw. They didn't see how Lilith looked at me as the arrow pierced her wing in the split second before she fell. They didn't see that look of despair. Belfie hasn't ever come out and said it, but I think he blames me for not being able to save Lilith. I know he wanted me to save her instead of him. In fact, I knew that at the time, but I chose to save him instead. Ducky, what would you have done? Dude, no. No. Don't ask me this because I do have 2 siblings and Dude, I would not be able to make that decision. I get... It's... Okay, I get... That's your younger brother and sister. Don't... I am the youngest. Don't ask me to make a decision like that. Do you know how much that would tear me? Don't ask me to make that decision. Oh, I got a gift. I still think his little eyelashes are cute. I could not see that on my phone screen when I was playing. I still think that's cute. If you had been in my shoes, who would you have saved? Belphegor or Lilith? Don't make me answer. I want to say Lilith, but then I know he's gonna feel even more guilty. But then if I say him, then he's gonna feel guilty still. It's not gonna be as bad, but he's still gonna feel guilty. I, I guess go with the lesser of the evils. Oh, I don't have my I don't have my headphones plugged in. I couldn't hear. I thought the game broke. Your DDD is ringing. You should get that. Hello? Hey, Ducky, where are you? I'm waiting for the thing to stop. I don't have my headphones in, so I'm at least doing that. Something seriously bad is about to happen here. Get your butt down to the underground tomb now. Hurry. The dog's down here, and Lucifer is about to kill him. The dog? Does he mean Luke? Come on. We better go to the underground tomb. Yes, sir. Ooh, I like the vibes of this place. Maybe not all the skeletons everywhere, but I don't know. I like the vibes. Lucifer, come on. Calm down, would ya? He's just a lost dog. That's all. There's no need to go revealing your true form over this, now is there? Aw, the text is smaller. No, why would you scare him? Right. Exactly. And if you think you're gonna scare me and all evil like that, you're wrong. It's not. It won't work. I'll have you know that I report directly to Michael, the Archangel. Oh my god, I can't talk. One of the great. Luke, that book you've got in your hand, do you realize what that is? You mean this? I found it a minute ago. The sculpture on the stone coffin there was holding it. I know that book. Finally! Ducky, Beale, you're here. It took you long enough. That's a grimoire. What? I know what that is. I've watched Frieren. That helps you clean your laundry and stuff. Is no, more of them exist. I'm trying to make jokes. I'm trying to cope with how serious this situation is. I probably shouldn't be, but oh well. Yeah. It's a book of magic known as a grimoire. Several of them exist. Actually, there's one installed in your DDD as well, Ducky. Nightmare is a grimoire. Please don't tell me I'm gonna get another tutorial. The last one was an hour long and I don't want to go through that again. But Nightmare is nothing more than trial versions of Sword. Oh, okay. I don't think I am. It can temporarily borrow a demon's power. The grimoire Luke is holding has the power to control a demon, to make him do anything, even if it's in violation of a pact. Everything that we are rides on that book. We can never allow it to be stolen under any circumstances. I didn't realize Lucifer was hiding it here in the underground tomb. This is no time to be standing around lost in thought, Beal. Get with the program. Now listen up, dog. What I want to know is how you ended up lost in a place like this. No one else but us has access to this place. So how did you get here? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I tumbled down out of the closet in Bill's room and found myself here, and then... Wait. Beelzebub's room. Did I hear that correctly? Did you just say the words Beelzebub's room? No, this is bad. I can't scream. I wish it was Thursday. I'd be able to, but Beelzebub? Oh, he made the whole place shake. I can't scream very loud for this. Boop. 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 Uh-oh. Duty bound. Were you hiding this angel in your room? Did you allow him access to the House of Lamentation? This angel who would try to steal that grimoire? Okay, that is... No. I don't remember the whole situation, but I'm saying it. This is a literal child. Do you think for 10 seconds he would actually steal? I'm not gonna hear either. Well, you might. No. He is a literal child. He has standards. He knows better. I don't think he would be stealing. But, yeah, I guess that's just me. You got it all wrong. I wasn't trying to steal it. Hey, idiot. This isn't time to be making excuses. Once Lucifer flips out, it's no use trying to stop him. I mean, there's one guy who would do it, but... You two had better be ready to face the consequences. Yeah, no, that's not happening, dude. You could be as mean as you want, but... Out of the way, human. Or do you want to die here? I mean... Technically, if I did, it'd be a win-win. I mean, I wouldn't have bills and things anymore. And you would technically get to take your anger out. So I mean... But that's not an option, is it? I can't give in. I have to protect him. Stop it, Dougie. Come on, this is serious. He's gonna kill you for real. Yeah, no, I really don't care. Wasn't that the point of this whole thing? A human risking so much to defend a demon. and an angel. How very interesting. Well, if you want to be a hero, you're gonna have to choose one of them to save. Beelzebub or Luke. It's one or the other. Make your choice. Lucifer says I can only save either Beelzebub or Luke. But he never said I could sacrifice myself and save both of them. I mean... Ducky. What's that now? You want to save both. Do you think I'm actually going to allow a lowly human that choice? That you can have whatever it is you want? No. I didn't say I wanted to save them both and live. I said I'd sacrifice myself for one of them. Oh, I guess he really did. I guess he really did. It took... Come back to me, Ducky. I guess he really did it. Ducky. You're awake. Been here watching you. Thought you might never wake up, since humans are so fragile and all. Did you not... Were you not sitting in on that talk we had last week about the Florida and Ohio residents? I don't think you were. I'm really glad you're awake again. Do you remember what happened? You made Lucifer really mad when you stepped in to protect Luke and me. You almost got yourself killed. Lord Diavolo hadn't come running up, you'd be dead right now, you know. Lord Diavolo managed to stop Lucifer. You saw how Lucifer looked back then, and yet you stepped in front of me and spread your arms to block him. It was like you had a death wish. You need to go to Lord Diavolo and thank him for saving your life. Were you hurt though? No, I wasn't hurt at all. But is this really the time to be worrying about me? You almost died, you know. A human stepping in to shield a demon from harm. Never even heard of anything like that before. As for Luke, Simon came and took him back to Purgatory Hall. He was pretty shaken up after what he experienced. I bet I would be too. Oh, we got free money. Hold on. I know there's a lot of stuff here I gotta get. And this... I am going to be forever on those. Here. Yippee! Free money! I can go upgrade one of the things. Okay. We'll put you guys in here because you'll be working. And you'll have more money. Here. I was going here. We gotta go here. We gotta go here. We can only get one of these. Alright. So that's 2 of them. Okay. So that's 2 of them we got. When did I get that many? didn't even know I had that much gambling money. Okay then. Actually, let's go in here and see then. How many... So if I got those, that'd be 15. That'd be 52, 62, 67. And how many do I need to gamble? 270. I would be 3 short. Okay. Alright, for now, we will go back into here and continue. We'll get money as we go. Do I have anything I can give? Again, why? What is you people's deal? Why do you like Band-Aids so much? Also, I am not using those. I absolutely refuse to. I forgot. Boop. I'll boop you. Because I don't know what else to do. I know with him, I figured out with him you high-five him and you boop him 2 times. And he's happy with that. And you get free money from it. How many of these events are gonna be in order like this? I want to get back to the reading. I think it's his shoulder, his tie, and then a boop. Yeah, I figured it out. Ooh. I don't know what those... I've still not 100% figured out what those are for. I think it's just extra currency in here. Why do you look so sad? Luke didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one to blame here. I'm the one who hid him in my room. I'm the reason he disappeared. I'm the one who failed to calm Lucifer down and ended up putting you in danger. All of that was my fault. When you stepped in to shield me from Lucifer, I was pretty shocked. I mean, why would you go to those lengths? You're not a demon or an angel. You're not even someone with powerful magic. You're just a regular human. So, why? Why did you try to protect Luke and me? I might not have magic, but I've got a magical thing called a heart. To be honest, it probably would be a reflex. I wish I could say that. That is literally my first reflex with any... Again, with the reflex. I don't know why that's the topic this week, but apparently it is. That the reflexes I have are odd. Because I will, like, pretty much save someone if need be. But my brother decided to test me the other day and tried to sneak up on me and scare me, and I nearly turned around and I nearly punched him. Because that is my first initial reaction to things. It's not figure stuff out and then ask questions first and then act later. In a fight or flight situation like that, if I get scared, there is no ask questions first. It's fight first and then ask questions. And that is not the first time. He also has the same thing, but it still, I don't know why reflexes are the topic of choice this week. Anyways, I see. So that's simply the sort of person you are then. As I watched you there sleeping, as I looked at your face, I couldn't help wondering. This situation had been reversed. Would I have stepped in to defend you? I want to do something to make it up to you. To thank you for saving me. So, is there anything I can do? Dude. Why? Just let them be. If they want to make one, let them make one. Don't force them to. So, you made pacts with Mammon and Leviathan, and now you want to make one with me. Why are you so interested in making pacts with demons? I want to know why you want to make a pact with me. Let's hear it. You can't open this door because it's sealed with a very powerful sword of magic. In order to break the seal, you'll have to pull all 7 brothers under your control. What I'm trying to say is that you should make pacts with these demons. All of them. Including you? Because I don't think you'd put up with that. Personally, I'd like to be able to have a proper face-to-face talk with Lucifer. Sure, we may have had a falling out, but really, it was only a little misunderstanding. If I could just talk with him, he'd realize that was the case. I need to find some way to get out of here. Find Lucifer, have a talk with him. That's all I want. Now, I'll say this as many times as I have to because it's important. You can't tell my other brothers anything about this. They have to keep believing that I'm up in the human world as an exchange student. I want Lucifer to respect me. I don't want to be seen as a pipsqueak anymore. I'm tired of I'm tired of being seen as I can't do anything. You want Lucifer to respect you? Why? So that he'll let me help him make up with Belphegor. So, by making pacts with us, you're hoping to impress Lucifer. So that he'll understand that you're actually someone worth listening to, despite the fact you're a human. You want to do what even Solomon hasn't been able to accomplish? Alright. I feel the same way. I want Belphegor and Lucifer to make up too. So, I'll do it. I'll make a pact with you, Ducky. Yippee! At least he wanted to. Elsewhere, at roughly the same time, another conversation is taking place. I'm sorry, Diablo. I was so blinded by rage that I lost control of myself. If I'd actually attacked Ducky, then the entire exchange program would have been in disaster. I'm grateful you showed up to stop me. Thank you. Well, it was an understandable reaction on your part. As demons, everything that we are rides on that grimoire. If it had been stolen, that would have been a disaster as well. You're trying to protect your brothers, weren't you? Perhaps, but I nearly ended up losing one of them in the process. Feel. I know how important your brothers are to you, Lucifer. How much you care. And if they can see that as well, they'll understand it. They understand it. Then that's a good thing. However, you said something to Ducky back there. Do you actually think I'm gonna allow a lowly human that choice? That you can have whatever it is you want? No. Your loyalty to me, your brother's freedom, their right is to know what's really going on. You place so much importance on all of these things. So I wonder, who is it that really isn't being given choices here? Who is it that's suffering from a lack of options? What do you think, Lucifer? I think it's everyone in this situation, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'm kind of dumb, and I'm not picking up what they're laying down. But I'm also tired. It's like what? Yeah, it's like 1:30 something. It's about 1:30. I want to try and finish this up though. But I've been streaming. I read that as who's the lair here, not liar. Oh, I need to go to sleep, but I'm gonna stay up. Aww. Normally everyone's so happy and full of energy at breakfast. Things are so tense today. After hearing about what happened last night, I'm not surprised. How about you, Levi? You were involved in the drama at all? I haven't left my room in 3 days since Master of Diablo, please. That's my new game. I've been busy trying to finish it. It's an open world game set in the human world, which you try to destroy by asserting control over Diablo, Lord of the Underworld. It's amazing. So, you're playing yet another game with inappropriate themes. Still, I have to admit, sometimes there are advantages to being a shut-in. You avoid getting caught up in unpleasant business, like what happened last night. Yeah, you can definitely say that. Just look at Beal. He's on his 6th cup of soup. That's only half his normal pace. What? Oh my god. I see that Mammon has the same stupid look on his face as he always does. Hey! What's that about my stupid face now? You all, stop whispering over there. If you got something to say, just come out and say it. I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't whispering. Don't have a hissy fit, Mammon. You know, we weren't able to use the kitchen until yesterday, as someone had destroyed it. So I'd say we're the victims here. You need to stop saying that in front of him. This is really uncomfortable. I think I'm gonna head out. Bye, guys. No, bye. Bye. I don't want to talk. Would you come see me in the music room before heading to class? No. Okay. I don't want to. I'll be there waiting for you. Ooh, Lucifer wants to see Ducky. Yikes. Super scary. Be careful, Asmodeus. He might hear you. Why did you nod at me? Don't do that. Please don't. All three of the demons I've made pacts with are looking over at me now with worried looks on their faces. If you guys are worried, say something. Don't just stare. Please. I don't want to do this either. Maybe I could have one of them accompany me part of the way to the music room. You know, I really don't want to have Beal go with me. And I feel like Mammon probably would want me to pay him. I'm gonna go with Levi. Cause at least then I wouldn't have to hear about the drama. So, come on, we're going, Levi. Right. Okay then, let's mosey. Let's mosey? What are you, a cowboy? Yeehaw, partner. Yeehaw. I think Levi's either been playing too many Wild West games or spending too much time on forums with people who do. Yeehaw. Alright. This is as far as I can go with you, I'm afraid. Now, don't you die on me, okay? There's a DVD set I still need to lend to you. It's called Digital Deviants, a story of an unemployed gamer who made the perfect in-game girlfriend, and the nightmare that ensues when his cousins find out that it looks just like her. You gotta watch all 20 volumes. Oh my god. The titles of the anime in this are horrendous. How many of these am I gonna get still? I've gone through a bunch of them. I'm trying to hurry through this. I think I'm close. Did I hit skip? Yeah, I hit skip. Yippee! I leveled up again. Oh, you're here. I assume you know what it is I want to talk to you about? It's regarding last night. I can look at you scary too. See, I can be scary too. What I did to you was inexcusable. I apologize. Okay. However, there's one thing I want to make absolutely clear. As long as they consent to it, I have no problems with you making pacts with my brothers. However, Your curiosity is getting the better of you. I want you to stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. And you expect me to accept your apology. I believe I warned you not to climb the stairs leading up to the attic. And yet you did exactly that. I'm the only demon able to go up there. There's a spell cast on the stairs that ensures that. However, it only works on demons. Humans and angels are still able to pass. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you found, there's nothing at all at the top of those stairs. So you lie too. You are lying to me as well. That's nice. Seems that Lucifer doesn't know I came in contact with Belphegor. Curiosity killed the cat. If you behave yourself, you'll complete your here in the exchange program, at which point we'll return you to the human world. I imagine that last night served as somewhat of a learning experience for you. Still, the fact remains that I put you through a very scary experience. Sometime in the near future, I'd like to treat you to a meal out somewhere to make it up for you. No, I'm good. I think I'm gonna let you live with that guilt. This is the one time I would rather someone deal with guilt than try and help them. You can't just apologize. You have to put like 2 cents worth in on other situations. Well, that's all I had to say. You're free to go. Okay, cool. Don't think I'm gonna be nice to you anymore. I was gonna, but you've been mean to me multiple times. Hey, how about that? Ducky, you're alive. Let's see. Yep, you still got both arms and both legs. Your eyes are still in our sockets. Your ears are still attached. I guess you're okay. I don't know what Lucifer did. You've got to give me the details. Oh my god. I'm trying to be proper, and he's not. He's not. You gotta give me the deets, Ellie, or L-A-R. I can't even pronounce. Man, there you go again. Give me the deets, L-A-R, yo. Like, what message board did you learn that on? Also, it's one thing to type L-A-R, but who actually says that out loud? Numerous people, actually. You'd be very surprised. I actually had friends that said that a lot. What? You're still alive? Well, that's boring. Of course. Unless he went crazy again like last night. Lucifer wouldn't harm Ducky. And you know why that is. No, because I'm an exchange student. I was being sarcastic. Exactly. I see you have a good grasp of what's going on here. If anything were to happen to one of our exchange students, it'd make Lord Diablo look bad. Lucifer would never do anything to harm Lord Diablo's reputation. Ooh, speak of the devil. Lord Diablo and Lucifer just showed up. Well, it seems that everyone's here. Shall we get started, Lucifer? What did my head do? Maybe I need to put my thing down lower, so it actually picks me up, because I'm kind of slouching. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call this officers' meeting to order. To start things off, Lord Diablo has an announcement for us. Yeah. Well then, I assume that some of you have already heard the rumors about the group retreat. And they're true. I'm planning an exchange party between demons, angels, and humans to be held at my castle. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be quite the interesting experience for all of us. Oh crud. Oh well. It doesn't hurt to do a little dance battle every now and then. Oh no, ouch. Oh, I'm wounded. Okay, bye. Ugh, I can't drag this mouse to save my life. No! What did you do to Solomon? No! No! I was right. No! I was right there. No, no, I'm doing this again. And I'm doing this. I'm getting 3 stars on that. That was a bunch of cheese. You guys seen that too. Okay. Not everyone who shares your goals is your ally. Okay, you know what? I remember this chapter from when I read it. I'm going to leave it because that chapter has a lot of screaming in it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that because I am looking at the clock now. It is 1:30 officially, and I have my family sleeping in the other room and things like that. Not the other room, but like other parts of the house and things. So I don't want to be shouting and be noisy. Trying to see, I think the only way I can really do this stuff is if I go in here. Let me go see. Oh man. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to finish that tonight. So I think I'm gonna do just the challenge things really quick. And then I'm gonna go to hard. Do this. I think this was, yes, I like that art. So I did that really quick as an extra. I can go in and I can actually upgrade more cards too. So I'm gonna go do that really quick. Please. We're almost there. We gotta do that, but I don't think I can get to that. No. Let me see. So, Devil Tree Progress, it's this one, this, this. I don't know what that smile is. I like that. It looks very smug. Okay, it's this one, and I need 10,000 more. Okay, I need 4,000 more actually. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna grind these out because they give you more. They give you more money. And I don't have to waste as much HP. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go here. Put these on. Do this. Do that. Do that. Do that. And it bingo. We got it. Oh, he's got little eyelashes too. That's so cute. Okay, so I can stop getting distracted. We go into here. I gotta do this 6 more times, and I don't think I have the funds to. No, I clicked the wrong thing. I need the contact section, please. No, 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 no. Please, I need their air. Okay, I guess we click on you and you and do this. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, I guess we're not gonna be doing a multiple. You know what? I'm deciding on a whim. I'm gonna go back and read that thing because I know I'm gonna forget otherwise, so I'll just go read it. I'll try and be quieter, though. Because I know I'm gonna forget it otherwise, and nobody's gonna remind me. So, yeah. Let me do that. I'll try and be quieter on this one, though. Smodius, you run. Oh, I can't take this anymore. We should just disappear. You can go burn in the fires. Oh, okay. Okay. If I could snap my fingers and send you there right now, I'd do it. That's it. You shut that big fat mouth of yours right now. You. I don't have. I don't have a sound effect for that. So I'm just gonna make popping noises. Oh yeah? Well, you're money grubbing trash. A scumbag who'd sell his soul for grim. The only thing that might make up for your awful existence is if you just end it. Okay, that's a little. Now, that's a little harsh. Hey, that's no way to be talking to your older brother, now is it? You'd best start showing me some respect. Respect? What did you ever do to earn my respect? I'm embarrassed to have someone like you for an older brother. Mortified, even. Alright, you two, that's enough. Stop throwing pillows at each other. Sending dust everywhere. It's no use. They won't listen. It's like they don't even hear us. Food here at the Demon Lord's castle sure is something, huh? Shadow swine of... Huh? Okay, I can't understand that. The shadow swine they served at dinner was amazing. Eh, and and also you're uh uh, uh maybe it's time you learned some new words, Mammon, because your vocabulary is pathetically small. Just what I'd expect from the stupidest demon in the Devildom. You really set the bar for what stupid can be. Say that again. I dare you. How long are they gonna keep going at each other like this? It's a total waste of time. They're getting nowhere and it's driving me crazy. I can't wait for breakfast tomorrow. What brought this on to begin with anyway? It's me. I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call this officers' meeting to order. To start things off, Lord Diavolo has an announcement for us. Yeah. Well then, I assume that's some sort... Oh my gosh, why am I reading this wrong? Yeah. Well then, I assume that some of you have already heard the rumors about the group retreat. And they're true. I'm planning an exchange party between demons, angels, and humans to be held at my castle. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be quite an interesting experience for all of us. Maybe for you, but for me it's simply gonna be more headaches. No, don't say that, Lucifer. Group retreat, I'd heard the rumors, but I never thought that they were true. So demons, angels, and humans are all gonna get together and have an exchange event? Nothing like that has ever happened before, has it? No, indeed not. But there has to be a first time for everything. And you all are gonna be present to witness this particular first. A group retreat. Just the fact you call it that tells me it's gonna be a huge hassle. Will there be food? Good food? Yes. Why don't I let Lucifer give you a rundown on what we have planned? Oh boy, it's gonna be fun if he's in charge of telling us. Okay, before I go, we're gonna do this. It's free, so yeah, we're doing it. Hey, okay. Alright. We're gonna leave. And I think I'm gonna call it a night at 2 hours and 31 minutes. Especially too, I have to go back in and I have to edit it because and repost this one so it can't be under live streams. I'm a little irritated with it. For the life of me, I can't click on it now because obviously it's gonna show it. For the life of me, I swear, when I set my computer up, I set it up so my actual email wasn't gonna be listed and my real name wasn't gonna be listed. And apparently, my computer decides to show that off. So I gotta go take this down. And then I gotta go upload it again. And I have to upload it in the actual video section, but it's realistically gonna be this stream. So that's gonna be a fun process. I'm curious though, do any of you actually know how to do that? Like how to change the name on your computer so it in your email too, so it doesn't show up, because I would rather have the email I had for commissions show up and have like Dougie show up as the username thing on my computer, but I can't make another account or anything to log in on here because everything's on this account. So I would have to get everything again on here on a second account, and that would only take up space on my computer. So I don't know. I'll have to figure that out though, but I gotta go edit that. Um, and I'll probably cut the ending of this off because I usually always blab through the endings. But yeah, I do want to say thank you guys for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Um, hopefully you guys enjoyed like the diversity of the content tonight, because I, to be honest, I had a lot of fun going through my cards and stuff and showing you them and how I organize mine and stuff. Um, I wish I would have done that part of the stream earlier on today, because I really, really, really would have liked to have shown my cards off more. I can make my little VTuber bigger. Hold on, let me do that really quick. I always forget. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Um, so yeah, I always forget to do that. Um, no, I don't always forget to do that. I should have done that earlier in the day though. But oh well. Maybe next time when I have more cards to go through and stuff, I'll actually do it earlier on in the day, because I actually do have a fairly good collection of the cards, and I'd actually like to show you guys some. Not in a way of, oh, let me oh, what am I flex. That's the word I'm trying to think of. It's not, oh, let me flex this. Let me rub this in you guys' face and show you. Like, you don't understand. I've been collecting the cards for a couple of years now. I started collecting them back when Kingdoms of Intrigue came out. That was the 4th one, and we're now on the 12th. So it's been a couple of years that I've been collecting the cards. So I have poured like a lot of time and money into my collection. So I'd like to show mine off, just because I want to be like, hey, look at this is the things that I was actually able to get, because surprisingly a lot of the stuff I've been able to get, I get duplicates of, and a lot of other people don't actually get those duplicates. So it maybe it could be a way I could try and open up to doing like card trades and stuff. I don't know. Um I was yawning. Sorry. Anyways, um yeah, I hope you guys like the diversity of the stream tonight. Um I don't know. It depends on what I have in store for tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow. I might not. It depends. If I don't, then next Thursday will be the next time you guys see or hear from me. Um, there's a good chance too. I want to. I. I wish I had more people I could play games with. I have my friend. I have Bubbles. Um, but I don't have like any other friends that game outside of him, which isn't a bad thing, but I'd like to find other people I can play games with and stream with and things like that too, because like I don't know. I feel bad because that's like the only person I stream with. So I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to do like a whole thing soon where I can stream with more people too, but at the same time, I don't really play games that allow multiplayer. So, yeah. But it, depending, moral of the story, depending on what tomorrow brings, I may or may not be streaming. And if I am, then I may or may not be streaming by myself. I may or may not be streaming with my friend. I don't know. I have to see what's in store for tomorrow. I'm just trying to go day by day with my planning and scheduling and stuff because I find out if I try and plan ahead, I fail miserably. So, yeah. Um I'm thinking too in the near future, I might actually start trying to do more streaming of actually me writing for my books and stuff that I make, purely for the fact that I actually, yes, I don't say this a lot on stream or any of my social media platforms for that matter. Currently in the process of starting a new thing, a new side project. It's supposed to be like smaller graphic novels, I guess. So it's supposed to be about the size of like what the Junie B. Jones books and like the, I think it's the Treehouse. I forget the whole name, but it's supposed to be things like that, but it's gonna be more geared towards like a mature audience, I guess. So like it's children's books, but for adults, if that makes sense. Just like mini stories people can read because, yeah, I don't think a whole lot of people, the older they get, read an awful lot unless they're like into that. So I am gonna try and at least work on that, and I might work on that on stream because I actually have drawn the art for my characters in that series on stream before, and I've not really explained them a whole lot, so I might do that actually at some point, or I might work on my actual like children's book because I'm working on one that's for mature audiences, but then I'm working on an actual like children's book. So I might do that on stream. Um, I might work on making OC forms too because in the near future I might actually have to start selling some of the characters I have because a lot of them I don't use it for anything anymore. I don't like the designs on them. I don't like how their information turned out. I don't like anything on them, and quite frankly, if I took the time that I did for like Bernice and Lee, my One Piece OCs, if I took the time like I did on them to actually correct the other ones, I would never do anything else. Like, I have a solid like 200 characters that I have personally made, and that's not including ones for like my own series. That's not including the ones that I'm keeping. So there's a lot. Um really quick, Bubbles, are you still in here? All right. Mhm. Okay. Um so no, you are not. If you, as a future heads up, if you go to watch this VOD, it's not important. Um, it just for any of you actually that go to watch this VOD in the near future, um, please tell me if if you heard something on the mic just then. Yeah, something just came up the stairs. Um, and my whole family's asleep. That's fun. Okay. I guess it's the ghost in my house telling me to go to sleep. Um, yeah, I wonder if that did pick up on the mic though. That's the second time I was playing Enna a while ago, like a couple months ago, and it picked up, and it just did again. Or I don't think it picked up. I don't know. In that one, it sounded like something was behind me. Like it sounded like something moved behind me. I'm wondering if my mic picked that up though. Oh well, I'll figure it out in the future. Anyways, like I was saying, thank you guys for watching. Um, yeah, I lost my track of thought from that. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was from or anything like that. Oh, this is gonna be fun, cause I have to go out and still get like my retainer and stuff on for bed. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Yeah. I. You may hear from me tomorrow night. You may not. I don't know. If you don't, then I would just assume that the ghost in my house decided that it was time to more or less take on a new host, and instead it decided to possess me to take my toes. Okay, bye.